Plato who said, "Let me write the songs of a nation, and I care not who writes its laws." Plato may have been the first to recognize the importance of music in the growth of a nation. He wasn't writing about America, but he could have been. We're getting ready to celebrate our 200th birthday, and music has been with us every step of the way. Every event, every experience, every emotion, every cause in our history has found its voice in song. In this hour, we'll sample some of that music. We'll tell part of the story of the United States. And it's a story that actually begins with a song. Yankee Doodle came to town riding on a pony. It was the British who first made the song popular, and they sang it to make fun of the American soldiers. Yankee was a Cherokee word meaning coward, and doodle was an old traditional word for dummy. They also made fun of the way in which the revolutionary troops were dressed. Macaroni was the current term for the decoration on a soldier's uniform. Well, in World War II, it was called scrambled eggs. Well, then it was called macaroni. So they sang, "Stuck a feather in his hat and called it macaroni." The Revolutionary War began to the tune of Yankee Doodle. The British troops were singing it as they marched to Lexington in 1775. The war also ended to the tune of Yankee Doodle, but by now the Americans had adopted it, and it was the American Army Band that played Yankee Doodle as the British soldiers laid down their arms at Yorktown. The Redcoats had also changed their tune. As the British surrendered, their band played a quaint old English melody, appropriately entitled, "The World Turned Upside Down." If buttercups buzzed after the bee, if boats were on land and churches on sea, if ponies rode men and the grass ate the cows, if cats could be chased into holes by a mouse, if the mama sold the babies to the gypsies for half a crown, if summer was spring and the other way round, then all of the world would be upside down. If buttercups buzzed after the bee, and if boats were on land and churches on sea, I'll play it again, Uncle Sam.
Lyric writing is American, pure American, and it's every American's almost birthright to be a lyric writer.
Hey, no matter how interesting a story is, there's no story that can't be more interesting by putting it to music.
The blues, like, are something that is here, you know? I mean, it's like, that's really very pure music. The blues will always be here.
There are two ways of writing the history of a country. One is writing it down in a book, and the other is singing it with songs.
Folk music gives a varied picture of America as it's growing, the sad, the happy, the absurd.
Songs played an important role throughout the American Revolutionary crisis. They were often learned by word of mouth, but they were also printed in the newspapers of the day. Songs